Howdy. We're just gonna watch this. If people want to join in and talk, they can.
Today, I'm taking you on a journey.
Real quick, let me just put the stream out. Gotta grab the stream link. What have you heard me? What have you heard me? Just put it out in some discords. Okay, let's get this underway.
This isn't going to be like any journey because we're going to an alternate reality. The place we're
I
going
really
is the
fuck with
backrooms. I'm
backroom
certain
stuff.
you're gonna like it here.
I'm gonna turn captions on because I'm gonna talk some.
If you're not careful and you no-clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you end up in the backrooms where it's nothing but the
Let me
state of
rewind
Hogwarts
this.
car-
He's explaining what the backrooms are.
Today,
I'm gonna do
I'm
it that.
taking you on a journey. This isn't going to be like any journey because we're going to an alternate reality. The place we're going is the backrooms. I'm certain you're gonna like it here.
Let me just say, the backrooms, like, I feel like every mall has, like, a room that looks like that. Like, usually, like, at the back, if there's, like, a J.C. Penney there or, like, a weird back restroom area, there's, like, a section of rooms that are, like...
If you're not careful and you no-clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you end up in the backrooms.
No clip. What is this, Gmod?
The madness mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum humbug, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell has hurt you.
How?
Today we're taking a tour of the backrooms iceberg.
Oh, wow.
But while exploring the backrooms, why not make some extra money? That's why I like to introduce you to today's sponsor.
Okay, bro.
Do you want to cover your subscriptions every like this video so I can continue making it? Thanks to Honeygame for sponsoring me, and thanks to LCY2K07 for helping me.
I don't know if you've seen that. You've seen that.
The Backrooms is an alternate reality that has an extensive lore. There are levels that you visit with one stranger than the other. I'm going to explain some concepts before we start so that everyone is up to speed. No clipping. No clipping is a term that originates from video games, and it basically means that you phase through certain objects. If you no clip in real life, you will usually end up in level 0 of the backrooms. No clipping can be done by walking through walls, entering misplaced doors or windows, or interacting with other strange objects that seem to be.
That would be sick though if like the world was a simulation and they just threw in that, to be honest. Like that'd be fucking sick.
Glitched in our reality. Levels. The alternate reality we know as the backrooms has many different levels, ranging from safe to dangerous. Different groups of levels.
Let's read that.
No clipping. No clipping is a term that originates.
Sorry for the coughing.
Alternate
I am
reality we know
smoking. I haven't. Okay, just like the names, like make me like think of memories.
Backrooms has many different levels, ranging from safe to extremely dangerous. Different groups of levels are normal levels, enigmatic levels, and sublevels. Enigmatic levels. Enigmatic levels are areas in the backrooms which don't have an ordinal placement and are very mysterious in nature. This includes negative levels, levels that go below zero.
See, I feel like everybody thinks about this shit too. Cause like we all think of like places that like weird houses, like you see those memes and everybody's like, "Oh, like I've seen that before." Like, but like it's really a thing. Like what is that phenomenon? Like it's got to be like your brain making up like similar ideals. But then that would
Sublevels.
go again. But then that would go against the like theory that like your brain can't make up shit that isn't real. I don't know. It's weird. It's sketchy. Let's keep it going.
Levels are related to their parent level but are their own distinct level. Sublayers. Sublayers are similar to sublevels but are too small to be considered their own level. They can usually be found inside of an existing level. Entities. Entities are beings that live inside the backrooms. Each entity is classified with a number, has unique behavior and habitats. Anything living in the backrooms that isn't a
There's like
person can be
SCP.
classified as an entity. I will briefly explain a few common ones. The windows. The windows are known as creatures in the shape of a window. Windows have a figure inside that points at the target. If the target is unaware of this creature, it will attack immediately. Death moths. Death moths are giant moths that are mostly harmless and are sometimes tameable. Then we have hounds. Hounds are dog-like entities crawling on all fours. Their behavior is highly aggressive. Smiler. Smilers are generally hostile. They can be identified by their reflective eyes and teeth that gleam in the dark. In order to escape a
Dude,
smiler, you should
this is
jump
like an
out.
SCP.
Crawlers. A crawler is a name for an entity affected by an anonymous species of fungus. The growth of this fungus is very aggressive, making crawlers an extremely active threat in the backrooms.
Sorry, I keep hitting my
Groups.
mouse.
The backrooms is mainly a place of isolation, but here and there are groups and small communities of people that can be found. A few well-known ones are the Backrooms Remodeling Company, the MEG, and Backrooms Robotics. Backrooms Remodeling Company is a mysterious military group that remodel and improve levels in the backrooms. Their motive is mysterious, but they are friendly. The MEG is an abbreviation for the Major Explorer Group. This is currently the largest faction in the
This
backrooms,
is
with their goal
fucking
to find an
awesome.
escape. They are spread in small groups over many different levels, making maps and gathering information to list on public databases. Backrooms Robotics is a group of people that develop tech-related items for inside of the backrooms.
If anybody truly decides to watch this video back, I hope this video gets to the right person. If you are aware that this shit's real and you fucking go to the back rooms and you can go there and back, do the doing the world a favor. Sorry, I had to like think about what I was about to say. And do some Terminator shit. Just like go in there prepared and ready to fucking go and just light that shit up. Honestly. Because like the monsters are there, bro. Like the fuck. Where are these monsters? Where do they come from? What are the origins?
Intentions are unclear for now. Survival difficulty. All known levels in the backrooms are classified with a survival difficulty. These range from 0 to 5, with 0 meaning the level is safe, secure, and devoid of entities. 5 means that the level is unsafe, unsecure, and is infested with entities. Levels can also have a class unknown difficulty. Whenever I'm talking about a level, I will show this difficulty with a symbol in the lower right corner. Objects. Objects are items that can be found inside of the backrooms. They are all classified with their own number. A very common object found in the backrooms is almond water. I will explain this object later. Let's start with the first layer.
Like it's just like Fallout.
The front rooms. The front rooms is what we perceive as planet Earth. Whenever we refer to the front rooms, we refer to Earth and thus our home reality. You can no-clip out of the front rooms to get into the back rooms. The same can be done inside the back rooms. Original level 0 and level 1. The original level 0 and level 1 are a bit different than the present level 0 and level 1. The original level 0 is of course the famous yellow moist carpet level with a low buzzing sound and roofs that keep on repeating. This level was famous for its 600 million square mile size. The original level 1 was very similar to level 0 with yellowish concrete walls that sometimes lacked paint. Level 1 was known to sometimes have a low hanging fog, and sometimes the lights would turn off. Level 0 and 1 rewrite. The new level 0 is similar to the original, but it has some notable changes. It still has a low buzzing sound and a yellow moist carpet, but no two rooms are the same, making this level way scarier. The level is not linear anymore, and walking in a straight line won't cause you to return to your starting point. Hallucinations in level 0 are common. The only exit from level 0 is no clipping, causing you to appear in level 1. Level 1 is a large, sprawling warehouse that features concrete floors, exposed rebar, and low-hanging fog. Level 1 has a constant supply of water and electricity. The level is known for having crates with vital items for survival. These crates can contain clothing, weaponry, food, almond water, and batteries. It is advised to carry a light source because the
Dude,
light
this
in the
is like a
vault is known
video
to
game.
flicker and sometimes completely fails. Entities are rare. Level 1 is also home to a hub, a concrete tunnel that can bring you to various levels in the backrooms. Level 1 is known to have some bases. If you continue to explore the level, you will find yourself in an extended hallway that leads to level 2. Canon backroom levels. The Wikidot has a lot of levels listed that can be found inside the backrooms. The canon backroom levels refer to the first 9 levels, meaning levels 0 through 8. These levels are said to be confirmed. Any levels past these 9 are said to be beyond our means of understanding.
Oh,
These first 9 levels are also the few levels that have a linear connection to each other, meaning that level 0 can lead you to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and so on. I already went over level 0 and 1, so I will go over the other levels quickly and I will explain more in depth later. Level 2 consists out of a dark and grey maintenance tunnel. The survival difficulty is 2 and there is a low entity count. Level 3 has long, twisting hallways that can be very narrow. Level 3 is very large and is similar to level 0 in level structure. Level 4 has a medium entity count. Level 4 is an office building that is completely empty and is almost devoid of furniture. It has a lot of windows, with most of them being blacked out. Level 5 is known as the Infinite Hotel. The hotel's interior design stems from the 1930s, and it's filled with 1920s decorations and furniture.
dude, I want to go to
Level
this
5
place
has the
and
main
make it my
hall, the
bitch.
Eternal Ballroom, and the Boiler Room. You can hear a quiet, smooth jazz playing all throughout the level. Level 6 is made out of hallways with brick floors and metallic walls, and is shrouded in darkness.
Nah, I'm
It is
good on that
impossible
one.
to see other people in this level. Level 7 is known as level Thalassophobia because the whole level is basically a large ocean of distilled water. Then we have level 8, which is an infinite cave system. Stalagmites are very common in this level. Almond water. Almond water is known as Object 1 inside of the backrooms. It is arguably the most common object and is the main
Almond water.
Almond water has a distinct smell of vanilla and rose water, and it tastes very sweet.
I mean, that
It
shit
is
would
nice to
probably
have a
bust.
distinction because a lot of liquids found inside the backrooms are not safe to drink and can be
Liquid
outdoor
pain.
dangerous. Almond water is also known to sometimes treat ailments. Russian Wiki. The main and best source for information about the backrooms comes from the Wikidot. The original Wikidot is in English, but this entry refers to the Russian Wikidot version that is also available. Backrooms subreddit. There's also a backrooms subreddit which has some backrooms lore in it. The subreddit is usually filled with liminal space photos. However, some popular posts are very cool, such as this remake of Level 0 in Minecraft. The End. The End is an enigmatic level that is well known as a trap level. The level itself is an endless modern library that often gives wanderers the illusion of escape. This illusion is created by the large letters at the main point in the level spelling either the end or the end is near. The end is shrouded in complete silence and it's extremely hard to leave. If you keep walking in one direction, you will loop. This level is also known to have a lot of no-clipping, causing you to enter the end's fake realities. These fake realities are sub-areas in the level that replicate familiar environments for the wanderer. If you are close to a fake reality, it will begin to blend in with your environment. If you walk through the border of fake reality, you will find yourself back in the end. The end is a small group of 6 people that are known as the junkies. They are not open to trading unless you have any amount of memory juice. Memory
Like,
juice is
this
an
is
object
kind
in
of
the backrooms
stupid.
that is highly addictive and has similar effects to alcohol and weed. The junkies are stuck inside the end and want memory
I'm gonna
juice
take a
in order to.
real quick piss boil. I'll be right back. Video will continue. What is up, everybody? I'm back. Okay. Okay.
To attempt to make themselves believe that they are home. Liminal Archives. Liminal Archives is another wiki site
Oh,
that
I
has
love
many
the
great
liminal shit.
pages dedicated to the lore of the backrooms. These pages contain information about levels, entities, objects, and level elements. Chairs. Chairs can provide a quick exit in some backroom levels. If you are able to break a wall inside level 6,
You guys should still be able to hear me, okay? Yeah. What is the sticky shit that holds almond? What is the sticky shit that holds granola bar together? Anyone ever thought of that? Facts. So, anyone watching? The legal age in place. Wanna rip a dab skis? Let's get it. Alright, bros. Shit. Sorry, I just get freaked out because I don't know if it's ever going. You guys can see, right? Sorry, let me just see if my stream's running. Hopefully, we didn't get like muted. Oh, let's go, baby!
the Wikidot later changed it in making levels 0 through 8 belong to the normal level list and thus removing the quantum stable levels. Level 141. Level 141 is known as the boiling room. This level can be very dangerous because the temperature can go up to 56 degrees Celsius or 132 Fahrenheit. The whole level is made up of a boiling room containing pipes that all have the number 141 on them. A special heat protection suit is highly advised because of the extreme heat and the common gas leaks in this level. You can find these heat protection suits in the employee break rooms, which are special rooms inside 141, often containing deceased employees. These break rooms can also function as an exit for the level. The level is also home to Entity 6, the Dollars, which are strange creatures that appear dark, grey, and humanoid. They attack by no-clipping their arm through the opposite wall of where you are standing. Level 141 has many
Dude,
boiler
so they
room
wall
parts, and
hack?
these
What
are
the
connected by
fuck?
the tunnels. The tunnels are less hot than the rest of the level, but pipes alongside the walls can have leaks. If you ever hear a leaking noise, you should immediately run in the opposite direction. The level also has fueling rooms and the cold boiler area. The cold boilers are the opposite of the normal boiler room, where the temperature can drop as low as minus 57 degrees Celsius or minus 70 Fahrenheit. There are no employee break rooms here because they are frozen over with a pile of snow. Tunnels usually freeze to death in the cold boilers. Level 141 is also known to have a blackout event, which occurs in any area of level 141 within 1 to 5 weeks. The event will cause an immediate blackout, meaning everything stops working. This will cause the temperatures to drop to a nice 10 degrees Celsius or 50 Fahrenheit, so a blackout can be beneficial. You will need a flashlight to see during a blackout event. The event can be stopped if you find a backup power switch inside an employee break room. The most common entrance for level 141 is no clipping into level 5 boilers room or entering via level 11 or level 2. Exits can be found in the tunnels behind doors with numbers on them. The door will bring you to the level with that number. Backroom stack support. The backroom stack support refers to a Discord related to the backroom wikidot. The Discord is great if you want to have lore related discussions or if you're looking to write some pages on the wikidot yourself. Level 9. Level 9 is known as the infinite suburban area. The level's time setting is always at or around midnight, and it has a darkness that is similar to level 6, but less dangerous.
I wonder if you can
The
go here
houses
in
in the area
dreams.
vary in design and size, and appear to be furnished and fairly new. Level 9 is deemed extremely dangerous because of the many entities it contains. It has death mobs, smilers, skin stealers, hounds, and other various entities. The streets of the level are the most dangerous. The most common way to enter level 9 is falling through a 4 in level 8. Exiting the level can be done by following the arrow street signs. This will lead you to 11 soon. Walkways leading to grass fields will bring you to level 10 or 9.1. Level 7. I already briefly covered level 7, but I will explain the level more thoroughly. As said, level 7 is known as the thalassophobia level because of the abundance of water. It actually hasn't been explored by that many people because it's really hard to do so. The water in level 7 is extremely cold, being salt or fresh water. You enter the living room that has a shower to your level 7 by walking to a staircase. When you reach the top of the staircase, you will be greeted by an endless, gigantic ocean made of water. This is where you might, but the thing on level 7.
Sheesh.
The thing on level 7 is known as Entity 20, and has a gigantic snake-like figure that is estimated to be around 11,000 meters or 46,000 feet long. The thing on level 7 is extremely dangerous to wanderers and ate all the other living beings in the ocean. The thing is immortal because it has insane regenerative abilities. Clusters. A cluster is the name of a group of levels that usually has 1,000. The most well-known cluster is Cluster 1, containing levels 0 to 999.
Sorry.
Level 200. Level 200 is the nicest town you've ever seen. The level is completely devoid of entities and has 4,000 residents. Once you enter level 200, you will be greeted by what seems to be a very nice old man. He tells you that you have residents in town and shows you around. During the tour, the man explains that the town of level 200 has rot, but it only grows when you notice it. He later tells you that rot only grows whenever you are not around in level 200. All of this makes leaving level 200 nearly impossible, because all of the residents are preventing you from leaving. Entrances and exits, why would you care about that? The hub variations. Information on variations of the hub is scarce, but there is some. The normal hub is confirmed, but there are theories on there being more than one. As told already, level 141.
See, like, who's writing this shit? Is it like a bunch of people? Because if it's a bunch of people, then, like, respect. But, like, this, like, it's very video game like. But, like, dude, it'd be kind of sick.
Tunnels that are sometimes referred to as the Bright Hub because it basically has the same purpose.
Dude, it's probably Elon Musk
There have
controlling
also
this
been
shit.
theories that suggest there is a deep hub and a dark hub. Backrooms fandom. The Backrooms fandom is another wiki site for the Backrooms.
Sorry for
the wiki.dot itself.
the fucking
The site is not the best for information, but
captions are
can be
definitely
helpful in
not
some
accurate.
cases. The reason for this is because everyone can edit it. Because of this, a lot of information you find in the fandom is non-canon. Level 512. Level 512 was generated by an AI, as you see on the wikidot.
Sorry, I'm trying
It
to
is a
check the
standard
chat.
house
I don't
with a
know how to pull
kitchen,
that up. I'll look
bedrooms,
at
and
one
2
monitor.
bathrooms. The house is fully furnished. The refrigerator has an unlimited supply of food and beverage and is restocked daily. The entrance point to the level seems to be terminated and exits are unknown. The log on the bottom of the page says the level stability is low and that the level will commence a termination in this much time, saying 23:43, 06. I'm not exactly sure how this countdown would work, but I think you can assume it will take a while before the level will be terminated. Weird fonts. As you can tell, the wikidot sometimes like to use different fonts for different pages. The font seems to give some kind of personality to the story, or refer to a certain person that is talking. A great example is level 900, which is an abnormally large mattress store. The font used on the wikidot is very dreamy and almost makes it feel like a mattress ad.
Dude, it looks like RuneScape.
Level 6. Level 6 is known as the level that is shrouded in almost complete darkness. It is made up out of an indeterminate amount of hallways,
Yeah, this looks
metallic
fucked.
walls, and brick floors. It is unknown whether the level has any entities, because hallucinations and misplaced noises are common. Seasoned wanderers regard level 6 as one of the most dangerous levels, as many wanderers who enter do not return. Going through the boiler room in level 5 can lead you to access level 6. Level 6 will lead you to level 7 if you explore deep enough. Backrooms Games. Not long after the original post in 2019.
Okay, so like think about it though, because they were saying there's like the the backroom exploration league. If say in the universe where this exists and they have to do that, they have to prepare so hard. They probably can only do like one mission like per fucking month. Cause like you gotta fully prepare to go in that shit. And like what are you looking for? Honestly.
People started working on small backroom games. Some of these games have now been released, with here and there a few interesting ones. Some are pretty cool and others have not been received that well. I'm going to recommend 2 cool Backrooms games to you. The first one is known as the Backrooms game and is free. The Backrooms game is a great game if you like exploring the original level of the Backrooms, level 0. The lightings and visuals in the games are awesome, giving off that perfect eeriness you should feel in level 0. It is simple and unnerving and does exactly how a Backrooms game should be. I highly recommend trying this game out because it really captures how the Backrooms should feel.
That'd be cool.
Then we have Enter the Backrooms, which is another awesome Backrooms game. I love this game because it has many multiple levels, entities, and objects you can find. There's even a whole sanity system that you will need to keep in check in order to survive. The game is very well made and can get very hard. There's also a sandbox mode if you just want to check the level of ease. I also like how the game is pretty much on par with the canonical lore.
This seems pretty sick.
The Hive. The Hive is an extremely dangerous, endless maze. The Hive is an enigmatic level that seems to be home to many dangerous entities. You will find alien-like eggs everywhere you look. It is also very hard to breathe due to the low oxygen. Wanderers have witnessed eggs hatch with hounds, crawlers, and death mobs. The Hive is known to an unknown entity known as the High Queen. A wanderer stated that it might be able to enter the Hive if you fall through the floor in level 6. The tunnels in the walls of the caverns can sometimes work as an exit. User/Bartonius. User/Bartonius is a very prominent wanderer and explorer in the Backrooms community. Bartonius is the leader of the Backroom Boys, a tiny group that consists out of 7 members when it was created. The group started on level 4 and now has proved level 8 and 9. Many members of this group have disappeared, with it now consisting out of only 2 members.
What does that mean?
Backrooms YouTubers. There are a few cool Backrooms YouTubers, and some of them continue to make videos today. A few of my favorite ones are Mr. Backrooms, Mr. Ferrante, JR the Kid RS, and Swiftbit. They all make and have made cool explanation videos about the Backrooms, so check them out if you're interested. Backrooms Wi-Fi. The Backrooms actually has its own Wi-Fi, as well as cellular data. This is why you can find posts from people that are inside the Backrooms on Reddit. It is however recommended that you only use the cellular data instead of the Wi-Fi, because there are theories of entities being able to find you easier if you use the Wi-Fi. Levels. There are actually a ton of deleted levels on the wikidot. The wikidot is very well preserved because a page can get deleted if it's on 5 downvotes. This makes it safe to assume that most of the levels that were deleted were badly written. A lot of the negative levels have been removed, but some normal ones too. One example is the removal of level 80, which I find strange because the level seems fine to me. Level 80 was a long road in a desert in the American Midwest. The heat in this level is unbearable, reaching 51 degrees Celsius or 124 degrees Fahrenheit during the day. The level also has vending machines that contain almond water. This is pretty much all there is to level 80, so not that much. Completely rebranded levels. We already talked about how levels 0 and 1 were rebranded on the Wikidot, but those levels aren't the only ones. The Wikidot actually used the fandom for a lot of the early levels, but rebranded most of them. Their goals were to make the levels feel more like the backrooms and ultimately trying to recreate the senseless feeling of level 0. A good example of this rebranding is level 14. According to the fandom, level 14 is an abandoned military hospital. This level is fine, but I like the Wikidot version way more. The real level 14 is a red leaf forest. Here's the level's description. Level 14 is an oasis. The forest from your dreams shimmering in the night. Close your eyes for a moment. You can see it, right? The crashing waterfalls. The crimson grass wet with dew. The eternally starlit sky. Even the branches on the trees reach up as if trying to touch it. You can hear the forest whispering to you. You'll be happy here. You're sure of it. After all, everyone else is. And why should you feel down when others are so content? Level Achromatopsia. Level Achromatopsia has a very interesting enigmatic level. It gets the name Achromatopsia because of all the visuals that are in black and white. This level resembles the place that you have been in
Alright,
for.
I think we are going to continue this later. Just because, I don't know, it's long. Thank you for watching. This will be part one, and we'll continue tomorrow.